This Korean noble lady Julie is reading carefully. You can't imagine what the book is teaching. Just see her use the dummy as a model to do the indescribable. The performance was actually surrounded by a group of men who were fully clothed and watched with interest what was happening on stage. Julie rushed out of the study and threw up in the flower pot. A servant came forward to show concern, and Julie, knowing that she couldn't vent this to anyone, lied that she was studying too hard. She knew that she was only superficially glamorous, but in fact, she was just a plaything for the upper-level students. The maid's name is Anna, Julie's new personal maid the first time she saw Julie. Anna was attracted by Julie's beautiful appearance and unique temperament. But who knows what kind of soul is hidden under this perfect shell? At night, Julie would be awakened by fear. She would wake up screaming and inviting Anna to ask her if her aunt's spirit was hanging in the tree outside the window. Anna did her best to serve Julie, and it wasn't long before she realized that Julie was not what she thought she was. Julie was naive and kind, treated all her underlings equally, spoke in a gentle voice, and would share her treasured gloves and clothes with Anna. Perhaps Julie is too lonely and desperately needs someone to keep her company. She gives Anna a new pair of shoes and then dresses her up beautifully. Looking at the noble Anna in the mirror, Julie couldn't help but praise her. "If you dress well, you look like a lady too," as they talk more and more. Anna also learned about Julie's past. Julie has lived in this estate for as long as she can remember. Still, unfortunately, her parents died early, and her only relative hanged herself in order to take over the property of Julie's family. Her scheming aunt's husband acted as her guardian. After that, although Julie was clothed and fed every day, she was monitored by him everywhere and even restricted in her behavior. One day, a man she did not know came to the manor. Jack is a teacher who teaches Julie oil painting. But this teacher is really ungentlemanly, molesting Anna, and even calling her to her room alone. Anna can only comply, and when the door closes, Anna's attitude towards Jack suddenly changes. A 5-year-old girl called Anna can identify genuine and fake money. 8-year-olds easily from the adults to touch the money bag. She is deceptive. Greedy Jack knows this. Arrange Anna to Julie's house as a maid, trying to get close to Julie so that you can set up Julie to fall in love with him. When Jack came and then eloped with Jack to Japan, Jack finally found an excuse to send Julie to the mental hospital. Then, her family's huge property. The family's colossal fortune is definitely their own. Everything was perfect, and his chosen object was simple on the surface. But Anna wanted more than the $50,000. In addition to that, $50,000. I like jewelry, clothes, shoes, a total of 100,000 inches. After that, Anna successfully enters the manor and gains Julie's trust after Jack comes to the house. Anna intentionally mentioned him in front of Julie that day, the two of them trekking. Anna deliberately left Julie alone in the mountains, she informed Jack. The man came trailing behind, pretending to care for Julie but, in fact, taking advantage of her hiding behind a bookcase. Anna watched, and she had unspeakable hard feelings. Mixed with pity and anger, the idea of aborting the mission actually crossed her mind. After that, she would rather wait for Julie ahead of the others, rather than give Jack the opportunity to be alone with Julie. But even that couldn't stop Jack from going down on Julie. Anna was furious when she saw it but could only drop things to vent, and the other maids were terrified. That night, Julie called her into the bedroom, and it turned out that Jack had asked Julie to marry him, and Julie did not know what to do on her wedding night. Naturally, Anna understands this, and she shows Julie what to do. Jack gets more aggressive and continues to move his hands like no one's business while teaching Julie how to draw. And Anna's not happy about it and stands up to loudly stop Jack. Jack immediately dragged her outside. "Who are you messing with, money or Julie? You choose one." Anna hesitated. Julie sensed the difference. And in the bedroom at night, she asked Anna if she really liked Jack. Anna thought of the conversation during the day and said that Julie must love Mr. Jack. But to her surprise, the next moment she was slapped. And several consecutive slaps made Anna dizzy. In the end, Julie is still willing to go to Japan with Jack to get married, but there is a condition attached taken along. Jack agrees. And after the marriage, Julie's mental state gets worse and worse, and soon she has to see a doctor. And Jack takes this opportunity to send Julie to a mental hospital. The farewell day arrived. Anna accompanied the two to the hospital. Then, reluctantly, Julie hugged goodbye. Did not expect. Julie suddenly backed up and said she was the maid. Anna is Julie. Anna has yet to react to a few doctors to check. Anna was dragged back to the hospital. The status of Korean woman should be the most miserable in all of Asia. The woman will be a word of defense and will be violently whipped by men. What a terrible place for a man to stand. She cannot sit. A man to sit. She must kneel. And the aristocrat. Julie grew up in such a horrible environment. Her aunt could not stand her husband's abuse and chose to hang herself. Julie grew up understanding that in order to survive, at least learn to hide their sharpness. So she pretended not to understand anything, not to let her aunt's husband on her guard, looking for the opportunity to escape, until she met Jack. In fact, Jack really coveted Julie's family's massive property at first. But then Julie got along for a long time and gradually fell in love with her. He confessed everything to Julie. Julie did not blame Jack, but wanted him to take himself away. So the two came up with a seamless plan to trick a girl into taking the place of Julie, who was sent to the mental hospital. Then, she can be reborn in another identity. So, Anna was sent to the psychiatric hospital. It is also long arranged. Who would have thought that there would be a reversal of events? No one could have imagined that Julie and Anna was getting closer and closer in the process of getting along, even making Julie feel that Anna was the one who was meant to be. So that night, Julie deliberately tests Anna, who knew that Anna actually pushed her to Jack, which made Julie angry, slapped her several times in a row. Then she picked up the rope and wanted to kill herself in the tree, but was saved by Anna in a life-and-death situation. Anna finally confessed and explained her conspiracy with Jack. So the two sympathetic girls reached a consensus, teamed up to design Jack, and then they eloped. So Anna will be tricked to be sent to the mental hospital. That night, Julie took advantage of Jackson's attention to drug his red wine. In the morning, he had just woken up to find himself surrounded by his aunt's pursuers in the hospital. Anna succeeded in creating a flyer to unlock the cuffs and escape from the asylum. At the end of the film, Julie dresses up as a man and makes a fake passport, and Anna gets on a ship to Shanghai, where they are about to start a new life. They broke through the class, broke through the gender rights, a step towards the other side of happiness. Thanks for watching. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe for more of these recaps.